In the quiet town of Ravenwood, there is an old building everyone avoids. Locals call it the Hollow Ward, an abandoned psychiatric hospital shut down nearly 50 years ago under mysterious circumstances. Rumors say patients vanished overnight, and strange sounds can still be heard in the dead of night. No one dares to enter, except a group of curious urban explorers. Drawn by whispers of the unexplained, they decide to step inside. But the deeper they go, the more they begin to realize this place is not just forgotten. It might still be alive. The chilling thing is, every story about the Hollow Ward ends the same way: silence. The Hollow Ward was built in the early 1900s as a state-of-the-art facility for mental health treatment. At first, it was a symbol of hope: modern equipment, caring staff, and promising therapies. But something changed in the late 1960s. Patients began disappearing without explanation. Whispers spread about midnight experiments, locked wards, and cries that echoed through the halls. Staff members vanished too, some leaving their belongings as if fleeing in a hurry. The hospital abruptly shut down in 1974. No official reason was ever given. Since then, the building has stood silent, yet the locals swear they still hear faint footsteps and muffled voices after sunset. Some claim the hospital never truly closed. Among those drawn to the Hollow Ward were three friends: Alex, Maya, and Ethan. All avid urban explorers, they had heard fragments of stories, strange disappearances, ghostly cries, and the shadow of something unseen. For them, this was more than a thrill. It was a challenge. On a cold October evening, they armed themselves with cameras, flashlights, and voice recorders. Their goal was simple: document the truth behind the legends. As they stepped through the rusted gates, a chill ran down their spines. The air was thick, the silence unnatural. Inside, the air smelled of mildew and decay. Every step echoed like a warning. Somewhere deep within, something waited. The deeper Alex, Maya, and Ethan went, the stranger things became. Shadows moved where no light could reach. Whispered voices echoed through empty corridors. Their cameras flickered, and at times the recordings caught strange, low murmurs, impossible to explain. In what once had been Ward C, they found an old patient room, sealed shut. The door was covered in decades of dust, but scratches carved deep into the wood suggested someone or something had tried to get out. Suddenly, a cold wind blew through the hallway, extinguishing their lights. In the dark, a faint voice whispered, "Leave before it's too late." Heart pounding, they ran, but something followed them. The three friends burst out of the Hollow Ward, breathless and trembling. Outside, the world seemed unnervingly still, as if the town itself was holding its breath. They didn't speak, only stared back at the building one last time. Alex's camera still recorded, and when they later reviewed the footage, one frame froze on something terrifying. A pale face pressed against the sealed door in Ward C. No one could explain it. The hollow ward remains abandoned. Locals say the cries still come at night, and those who dare to enter never truly leave. So the question is, would you?
This story is over, but the archive is endless. Like, subscribe, and step deeper into the shadows.